What you waiting for, bro? What you waiting for, man? You want to go do that shit. You want to go do what you want to do, but you're waiting for something. You waiting for something, man. Stop waiting. Just do it. What you afraid of, man? Huh? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it anxiety? Is fear of judgment? Think you don't know enough? You think you ain't got the capacity to handle whatever it is that you want to do? What comes with it? Man, do it, man. You have everything that you need, man. You have everything that you need. Start in the mind. Create it in the mind first, because that's where all creation begins, in the mind. Start in the mind, man. What do you want to do? You have a business. Do you want to start a business? Do you want to progress in your business? Do you want to create new experiences, new conditions in your life? You can do it. You can do whatever, man. All of this is a mental world that we live in. And everything first has to start in your mind. Everything is inside of you and it is pushed out, man. You've probably heard many people say this, but if you don't truly understand it, then it doesn't hit. You hear people say something and you don't truly understand it, it doesn't hit. And understanding, when you understand something, then now you can move with it, right? You can use it. You understand it, how it works. If you don't understand how a car, you don't understand how an engine works, right? You'll never be able to build it. If you don't understand how your mind works, then you'll never be able to consciously build or do whatever that it is that you want to do. You'll always just be taking whatever's available to you, whatever that somebody else has created in your life. So you didn't use your mind to create what you want to create. Somebody else created it. But bro, it starts all in your own mind. You have to start visualizing what it is that you want to create. You have to start building your imagination. Your imagination, you consciously probably haven't used that thing since you was a child. Even then, you weren't conscious of it, right? But throughout the years, the imagination's been beat down. People tell you stop daydreaming, stop imagining things, right? But the imagination is what creates your reality. Your imagination is pretty much God in consciousness, man. It's your imagination. So if you have a weak imagination and your imagination creates reality, then things that go around you are what you see visually, are what you hear in this everyday world, in this reality or matrix or simulation or whatever you want to call it. If you have a weak imagination, you're not going to be able to take control and imagine what you really want to create and have it manifest into your world. Your imagination, you're going to start imagining the things around you, or the things that happen are since we live in such a negative world, you're going to gravitate to the negative things to happen instead of creating experiences out of your mind and visualizing what you want it to be or what you want to happen. So you have to build the imagination up. The imagination is it's pivotal. It's pivotal if you want to create. You have to have an inner vision, and that inner vision is your imagination. So if you can't close your eyes and see something vividly in great detail, then you need to start taking the time to build up the imagination, to build up that strength. It's like a muscle, just like going to the gym. Building the imagination is like going to the gym. You have to build that imagination muscle so you can see what it is that you want to create and have it manifest into your world. But you have to be able to see that vision clearly. You have to see the vision clearly and not see what you don't want to create. You have to be able to keep out of your mind what you don't want to create and only focus on what you want to create. And that requires a strong will, requires strong imagination. So those are mental faculties you're going to need to build if you want to create what you want to do. But you can do that. You can do it. But it all starts in the mind. Start thinking this stuff in the mind. Start visualizing this in the mind. The more you do it, the better your imagination muscle will get. The better it'll get. So then you start visualizing these things, right? You start using your imaginations for these vivid pictures. When you start getting these vivid pictures in your mind, you're going to start developing a feeling from the pictures that you're seeing. It's imagination that creates reality, because it's the feeling that you get that's going to attract everything to you that you need. The things that are supposed to happen, the things that are supposed to line up. When you use that imagination to get that picture and you get it vivid enough in your mind, what's going to happen is you're going to start getting a strong feeling for what you're feeling. And it's the feeling that's going to draw you and draw others towards you and experiences towards you to manifest it, whatever it is that you're visualizing in your reality. But the imagination creates reality. So if you're imagining bad shit, you can't pay your bill, or your damn things ain't going right in your business, or you're thinking of bad scenarios and situations that haven't even happened yet, but you just automatically gravitate to the negative because that's the type of world that we live in. You're bombarded with it on the media and all that shit, right? If you're not taking control of your imagination and using it to imagine what you want to create, then your imagination is being hijacked and it's being used to create things that you don't want to create. You're just kind of just like a feather in the wind, and it's blowing you around everywhere, and you don't know like why you can't seem to get shit together and right? Because you're imagining things that you don't want to imagine, and you're probably doing it unconsciously because you don't know, right? So you got to take control of your imagination. You got to start visualizing. You got to start building that muscle up. And if you're doing any kind of substances, alcohol, weed, all that shit, you're going to have to chill with that shit, because it's robbing you of your ability to focus your attention, to visualize, to think of those things in your imagination. You have to have focus, right? And you have to have will, because you got to be able to hold a vision for long enough for you to develop all the details of this vision that you want to create, right? And you need to develop the details and everything of this vision, because that's what's going to give you the feeling that is strong enough to be able to draw that world to you, to draw the things that are needed to you. But if you're doing substances, man, when I tell you, it's so much more difficult, man. It is so much more difficult. And what you're going to end up doing is not creating things that you want to create. You start using substances and things like that, they alter your state of consciousness. So now you're going to be imagining things that you don't even want to imagine. And it's going to be hard to sit down and visualize the things that you do want to imagine. Believe me. Hey, look, if I'm lying, you know what I'm saying, try it out for yourself. But if you look around the people, the people around you, look at the ones who have substance abuse issues, right? Are their lives going the way that they want them to go? Not that person that has a drink once every 3 weeks or something and they're doing good in life. But the other people who drink every day, do some type of substances every day, or 4 to 5 times a week, like, these people usually are not where they want to be at. And I've struggled with substances my damn self. So I can tell you, especially I've been on this spiritual journey and doing substances and things like that, man, I can tell you, man, it makes it very fucking difficult. It makes it hard. You know what I mean? And I think there's some other spiritual thing. You know, there's no. They call liquor and stuff spirits. I think for some reason, right? We just kind of ignore that stuff. But that's a topic for another video. I can go on as far as like how substances, what they do to you in your consciousness and spiritual realm and all that shit. That's another video. I'm gonna say that. But man, do what you want to do. Start doing what you want to do. Right? Start visualizing and seeing yourself doing these things. Start seeing yourself already completing the things that you want to do. Where you want to go, man. Come on, man. Come on, the only person that's stopping you is you. It's you against you. Beat you, figure yourself out, and fucking go at it, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to use this right here. You got to use this right here. This is first. You got to get this right first. You got to get the mind right first, man. Stop looking out here in the world and this reality and shit and trying to fucking work and struggle and all that shit trying to change things. No, what you need to do is change this. It starts right here. Once you change this, all the rest of the shit follows, man. It's your boy Rob, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. I'll be back at it.